Hello there and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode what we did was we built the first layer of the Ark, and now we're going to speak to our friend, Grenville. I'm proud to say that work on the Ark is done for now, with monsters really know how to work as a team. You're part of the team too, of course. You couldn't have built a thing if you hadn't got all the necessary items ready for us. But why didn't you tell us this building business was so much fun, eh? I love it so much I've actually decided to make myself side superior and oversee the Ark's construction. Analysing Ark progress, significant progress has been made. Recalculating priorities, we should begin searching for more monsters to help our cause. I agree. It's a perfect time to bring in a few new faces. We can ask the newcomers if they know where Josephus' friend is. There's just one small issue. I'm not sure. Oh, I just say that like a robot. There's just one small issue. I'm not sure there are any more monsters in these parts. Indeed, we need to look further afield. Josephus to the west of here lies a sacred building, the Court of Chaos. The magistrate in charge there may know where there are more monsters who quietly await their demise. However, since the destruction began, the route has become littered with vortexes that would suck you into oblivion at the slightest slip. To walk that road is too great a risk. Bloop, bloop. Morning, morning. Enemies detected in close proximity. Bleep, bleep. Shadow fiends detected. Incoming, incoming. Ruined attack. Oh, why do they have to be so aggressive? Josephus, are you ready to enter into combat? Are you fully prepared and prepared? Yes or no? No. In that case, you should check you're wired up correctly. Come and find me when you are ready to engage the enemy. It's not that my health's bad. Also, why do I keep doing that? I keep coming over here because I think that's where the workbench is. The workbench is now inside. Technically. I can make a brick barbecue. But why would I ever do that? I can only make it because I've got infinite supply of wood. Is it because it doesn't need oil? Yeah, that's why I'd do it. But the bonfire needs oil. Shit. Okay, well, fine. I need to make some more things so I can cook things better. You know? We'll cook these three, wait for them to go. And then we'll be Dinsky. An extra 60% food should be plenty. Okay. One food for me. Another food for me. Another food for me. Restock the bonfires. Okay, and eat. Every time. Oh yeah. I am ready. Understood. My exoskeleton may be old and rusty, but my battle chip is fully operational. We shall exterminate the enemy together. Once this battle is won, we can try to find our way to the Court of Chaos. Maybe then you will find your friend. But right now, the enemy is at the logic gates. Engage, exterminate, exterminate. Exterminate. Defeat the enemy. Destroy, destroy, bones and all. I think we won't have any trouble. There's so many of us. Kill the wizard. I know monsters are better than animals, because monsters don't die. Where are you going? Left. Everyone, attack! Okay, you hurt a bit. Base integrity only went down because of the block I moved. The monsters are defeated. Surface's level increases. Yes. Good. Surface reaches level 33. His maximum HP increase. Victory! Team of the Ark suffered some damage in that last battle. You just leave the repairs to Earth. We're building with 2 now, remember? The base is restored to its former glory. I'm glad that's over. At least the Ark doesn't seem to have suffered any squidnificent... What? So, the significant is the normal word, so it's squidgenificant damage. But why did the Shadow Fiends attack us all of a sudden? What's the deal with those monsters anyway? They don't seem to understand what we're saying when we speak to them. Perhaps they're not monsters after all. I cannot say for certain, but my theory is that they are avatars of purest destruction born from the violent energy of the Master himself. They came when you repaired me, and again when we began building the Ark. It seems the act of building arouses their anger. I calculate that more will return to wipe us out. We must be on high alert. Bloop. Sprinkler system activated. The flowers have all dried up, Miriam, watering the spronkle drip. NO4H, what's the matter with you, Wibble Wobble? NO4H! Bleep, 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 entering automatic shutdown mode, powering off. Goodbye, Miriam. Bloop! Oh, NO4H, you fought courageously, but a robot your age should know better than to overload yourself. Bleep, life signs detected. Execute reboot program. Yes. Bleep, bleep, reboot program failed. Troubleshooting rupture detected in air vent. Elevated risk of overheating. That doesn't sound goo. We have to get him a new air vent before he goes out with a bang. Okay. Eureka! There's a new recipe. Air vent, an exhaust shaft that serves to clear the air. Wait, what? Where the hell did I get this from? A hero's shield? I mean, it's worse than my shield, but what? Okay. I don't know where I got it from. I'll keep it. Of course. Hiya. Bleep bleep, overheating threshold will be exceeded in T minus. Just we don't have much slime left. You need to get a wibble on. Did you make that air vent we need to repair NO4H yet? Go on then, install the air vent quick before he explodes and we'll get splattered. There you go. Air vent installation successful. Initiating reboot program. Please wait. Stay with us, NO4H. You can't do this without you. Bleep bleep, greetings, assault android number 04H, at your service, you can call me NO4H, pleasure to meet you. Great, it's good to have you back, NO4H. Thank you for repairing me, I may be old and rusty, but I'm grateful to have my warranty extended nonetheless. Just get these food stuffs real quick, and then cook again. Very busy, I can't talk to you right now. Right, hang on. I'm ready now. Cree, it's just one thing after another with that NO4H. He had me worried sick. Just as at this time, we devised a way to avoid the gravitational globules and search for other monsters. It isn't just the globules that are the problem. Malhalla is an enormous place. If you go out on foot, Gloomsday will have come and gone before you can bring anyone back. So what are you saying? We need to build something that lets us travel faster? My initial calculations suggest a high-velocity vehicle may be capable of escaping the gravitational pull of the globules. Maybe Josephus can come up with a great invention. He's our resident builder. You have an idea for a vehicle in mind, but you need to see my internal components to finish the design. Understood. Commencing circuitry display procedure. User warning. Please be gentle. I am more delicate than I look. Bleep. Oh. Careful with that. Bleep bleep, that tickles. Well, just did you learn anything useful? I did. Here we go. A vehicle dot, I guess. Gisephus draws out a basic buggy blueprint. Connecting couch, pipe, bent pipe, big bolt, iron block, floorboard. What's that, Gisephus? It's a very unusual design. Analysing. It is a vehicle so big that it requires its own blueprint. It looks a little fiddly for Earth Monthly to make. I think we'll leave this one to you, Gisephus. Once it's finished, you'll be able to glide right past the gravitational globules and straight to the court of Chaos. You'd best make a start, Gisephus. The sooner you can finish the car, the sooner the search for more monsters can start. I did it again. I guess that's why. Because I keep trying to use the glider in the air, and the game's like, no, you can't do that. I need more fur. Okay. So I guess I should keep all these in you know, to myself, because I'm going to have to make the thing with my own ability and nothing else. Okay. Okay. That's that then. I need to see any more fur. Let's go fight some more Wolven lads. Okay. It's really hard doing a character with a lisp and then trying not to slip into it by mistake. Some of those things like, you know, when they say, don't make a face in the wind or it'll stay that way. Don't keep doing a lispy character or you'll keep lisping forever. Your tongue will forget. So sometimes I have to grab my tongue to get it to like be set its position. Otherwise I feel like I'm going to start talking like this all the time, which is really bad. And I do not want it. You're the Woodlord. These guys can drop bones occasionally. Ah. I know these guys drop fur. Just a matter of getting them to do it. Wah. Hey, thank you. A few more wolves. Are these wolves or are they like big cats? So they look kind of like wolves. Candle? Interesting. Okay. This is enough fur. I just want to go through my tunnel. I just need to signpost it so I remember where to look. Then do all these blocks here, lagging out the game. Let's try putting these candles here. Maybe I'll forget, maybe I won't notice it. When I'm going out and I'm like, ooh, I might see the candles and go, oh yeah, I gotta go down here. I'm gonna put them in a big square. Basically, I'm gonna do it in a way that I would never do unless it was a thing that I wanted to specifically look at. So my brain might go, wait, why are there 4 candles there? Okay. Right, now it's gotta build. So, the outside edge is iron blocks. So like like this. How is this going to move, exactly? We've never had a vehicle before. Okay. Let's go down to the lowest level. Okay, we need pipes connecting them around the outside edge. This is how I should have built it from the start. Right. So if this is the way I'm facing, then there's... Okay, so there's 2 pipes here. Like so. Then 3 pipes here. And 3 pipes here. I had exactly enough pipes. Then bent pipe here, bent pipe here, bent pipe here, bent pipe here. Okay. That's the first floor. Done. The very end of it. Second bit. Yeah, first floor. Now I need 2 more bendy pipes on the end of each of these bendy pipes. Like so. Okay. And the wood and iron on the back. I thought I had enough iron. Clearly the game disagrees. Okay, hang on, I'll get some more. So like, in the back of here, like this. So not the top, I mean not the bottom one, only the top one. Like that, okay. 3 more iron on the front. Yes, I definitely didn't have enough iron. So why did the game say I did? Maybe there's some in the chest already, so that's why the game thinks I don't need any. Okay, that's all the iron blocks needed. Now I just need to put floorboards between them. Who knew building a car was so easy? Henry Ford could have done this in his sleep. And bolts on the front and the back for like the headlights, I guess. And the brake lights. You fucking dangus. There. No, not there. There's one in the middle on the back. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Then some bent pipes on the top of this with a straight in between. Actually, this is the back of the car. Let's face exactly this way. Oh, now I'm facing the back. Okay. Like that. And the chairs. Like that. Just need 1 pipe. There's probably some in the box, which is why the game says I don't need any. Yep. That's exactly why. I've started learning the game's intricacies and its weird quirks. It's only taken me all of the game. There. Gee, that's the vehicle done and dusted. Hasn't got any wheels. Screen, what was that? How is it supposed to move without any wheels? Oh, it's even in the esteemed builder is not immune to failure. Josephus completes the basic buggy blueprint. What is this trickery, builder? Explain yourself. Very interesting. The blueprint was merely a substructure from which to build the completed vehicle. It looks jelly nice, but how does it work? Will it really be able to stop us getting sucked in by the globule's gravity? Initial scans of the internal components indicate a fuel cell that can absorb the destructive energy of the gravitational globules. The fuel cell neutralizes its energy and converts it into propellant. It is quite brilliant. Sweet, I didn't understand a single word of what he just said, but it sounds amazing. Amazingness confirmed. With this vehicle we can escape the attractive force of the globules. The search for more monsters can begin. I've never laid eye upon anything so foul. Does it have a name? It drives like a car and looks like an insect, so you call it the Buggy Buggy. I've never heard a more ridiculous name in all my life. Calculating absurdity level. Error. Overflowing calculation matrix. Loss detected in Josephus respect vector. It's a Buggy Buggy. What's wrong with it? Now that we can use the Buggy Buggy, the Northy globules then pose a problem. Initial data suggests that Josephus may be able to upgrade the buggy further, and it could do with a lick of paint. We can leave that till later, right? Just think of all the new places we can go to now. Indeed, the Court of Chaos should be accessible now. If Josephus goes there, perhaps he will acquire his friend's coordinates. But why did you call it the Buggy Buggy? It's such a silly name. You should have called it something more special, sounding like the Super Silver Sprinter. Yours is just the same word twice in succession. What? I'm not an imaginative guy, okay? You didn't pay me to be imaginative. You don't pay me at all. I must congratulate you on building as fine a vessel as the Buggy Buggy. The vortexes will obstruct you no more. However, it will take much more practice before you can competently control a contraption of such complexity. I implore you to take it to a test drive nearby. Once you have confidence in its controls, press on. Pass the vortexes and keep an eye peeled for any monsters that may be holding fast for Doomsday. I want to go with Josephus. I know the perfect place we can take the Buggy Buggy for a spin. Very well, while he gets to grips with the controls, you can take charge of seeking out needy monsters. Yay, let's get going. I can't wait to feel the wind in my... Oh, wait. Ah, I see. That thing you're holding must be the turning ring. And the lever is the go faster button. Okay, I think I've got it. Now, it's probably best if you start off going nice and slowly. See what happens when you press ZR very lightly. Once you get the hang of it, the speed lever, try turning the wheel in whichever way you want to go. Just don't drive too fast. You might lose control completely. When you slam on the brakes, press ZL. Right, I'm the new navigator. That means you have to go where I tell you. Press ZR to accelerate and ZL to brake or reverse. Use L to turn the steering wheel. You don't want to go there. Okay, fine. Let's go. Meow. So it can auto-mount one-block high walls. You can do drifts as well. Squeezy Scooch says you're doing jelly well. It looks like the driving this thing is pretty tricky, but I'm sure you'll get better with slime. Can you see the gravitational globule up ahead? Let's try to drive through it. Normally we'd get sucked in and squished to death if we got anywhere near one of them, but NO4H says the Buggy Buggy will protect us. Are you ready to service its slime to go full throttle? Yeah! That was stupendous. We went right past that globule like it wasn't even there. This Buggy Buggy is fantastic despite its ridiculous name. Still, I wouldn't like to slop dead underneath one of those things. I still felt a bit of gravity sucking us up, but if we drive through at full speed we should be safe. By the way, I forgot to mention in all the excitement. Excitement? But I think I saw something back there. Turn this thing around and let's go and have a closer look. Did you know you can bounce this buggy in the air by pressing B? If you hold L while jumping, you can spin on the spot. See if you can get us facing the other way. I'll show you where to go next. Press B to make the buggy jump. You can even turn mid-hop by pushing L, making it easy to turn around if you hit a wall. Whee! I missed the checkpoint. Good job, Josephus. This buggy is brilliant. Not only can you use that jump to leap over obstacles, when it's going full speed, any shadow fiend that stands in your way is sure to get splattered. It even looks like this thing has a warp drive. You put that in on purpose, didn't you? Well, now you wouldn't need to move if you lose your way. You can just walk back. Well, I think that's enough practice for this slime being. Why don't we turn our attention to finding more monsters to bring back to our ark? I think I spotted some gooey-looking blue blobs before. Should we take a look? It's a good job we made the buggy so spacious. We'll be able to fit plenty of monster mates in here. Let's go. What's this break? Turn around. Yeah! We're goomed, I say. The end of the world is nigh, but at least we'll all get splattered together. Huh? Who are you? Wait, you're a Gooman. What are you doing here? You're building an ark so you can escape before Groomsday comes. What a gooey incident. We were just saying that we really didn't fancy getting splattered after all. When you escaped, do you think we could goo with you? Of course, there'll be no slime left behind on our watch, but we can only survive if we all work together. Speaking of which, you wouldn't know of any of the monsters within splatting distance you might want to come to, would you? I seem to remember a great big hairy fellow on a rocky ledge just northwest of here. He's looking a bit gloomy. No. Doomsday, can't be far off now. Goodbye, cruel world. It was nice knowing you. Are you a human? What are you doing here? You're building a ship to escape the rumination. Or ruination. You certainly are. If you don't want to get squished into a puddle of gunk, you better come to the Ark with us. We'd even give you a lift. Don't mind if I do. I always felt this talk of destruction was making monkeys out of us all. I think we found all the monsters we're going to find around here. Let's go back and introduce them to the others. You remember the way back, right? And just in case you won't need me to navigate anymore. We're back. Let's take our new friends for a quick meet and greet. By the way, just so you can see that raised platform on the Ark, it looks like the perfect place to park the buggy. Let's keep it there when we're back at base. There's no chance of losing it that way. It's in the garage. Is this the Ark that you told us about? Will it really save us from Doomsday? It certainly will. Well, when it's finished it will. How would you like to help us out with the construction? You expect us to build it? But what will the bigwigs and the children of Hargoon say if they find out we'll be up Sludge Creek without a paddle? Listen, here's the deal. If you want to survive, you have to help. Without the Ark, you'll be nothing more than a splat of gunk when Doomsday comes. Wibble wobble, none of us want to get squished, but... feeble-minded fools. Oh, it's Helen. Hold on. What's one of the bigwigs and the children of Hargoon doing here? Well, I'm here to build the Ark, of course. Whoever it is, a race against time is completed before Doomsday comes. You will not join our cause. Well, but Helen's become a builder. The whole world's gone slopsy-turvy. But if Helen the Horrible says it's okay, then who are we to argue? Alright, I'm gonna help you. A quartet of slimes and a bushy baboon joining the Ark building business. Hell yeah! Good. Welcome, friends. Just ever so, I'm most pleased you were able to find more monsters to add to our burgeoning crew. I trust you are now quite proficient behind the wheel of the buggy. So much to think about the monsters like this ever build anything. What can you do? Needs must and all that. You're a resident builder, are you? What's got you looking so gloom? You're trying to find your friend Malroth, the Master of Destruction? Seriously? Don't make me laugh, it takes me forever to stop jiggling. Even if it's true what you say, I've got no idea how you'd ever find him. He could be anywhere. That's one reason why we're rescuing monsters. Someone out there must know something. I just pray we can find them before Doomsday comes. Now that the buggy is in your possession, the vortex is an obstacle. It's time you travel to the Court of Chaos. When you arrive, seek an audience with the magistrate and ascertain the whereabouts of any nearby monsters who may wish to join us. Perhaps we will be able to provide some clue as to what has become of your friend Malroth. Our Splottle shall accompany you. Speed past the vortexes and find the Court of Chaos. I bid you safe passage. The magistrate of the Court of Chaos is wise and learned. If anyone knows where more monsters are hiding, it is surely he. Perchance he knows something of your friend. A clue, however small, could set the wheels in motion to discover his whereabouts. Now hop aboard the buggy with Arisplottle and go forth to the Court of Chaos. May the winds be with you. Alright, I'm going. Eh? Get some food packed for the road, you know. Lovely. Let's get in the buggy. Hiya! Going past us new now. I don't care about you, Mr. Dragon. driving straight there. This thing doesn't look like it has any fuel. Also, I don't look forward to trying to drive this in Lagtown, USA. Look up there, I just caught a glimpse of something. That must be the Court of Chaos. Let's go up and take a closer look. We don't need to worry about that gravitational globule. Look, we've got the boogie. Huh? Do you hear that? It sounded like something groaning. Whoever it is, they might be in danger. Let's go and see if they're alright. Come on, mate. Oh, who are you? My name's Straxon. I just came down to check on the situation, but I got so scared my wings turned to jelly. Now I can't get back up to the Court of Chaos. You wouldn't be heading there yourselves, would you? Perhaps you could give me a lift in that buggy of yours? I'll give you directions so we won't get lost. Alright, come on, lads. Look at this thing, hasn't got like an HP bar, so we're pretty much good. See ya. Stop this nonsense right now. He's very angry. Woohoo! That's a lot of pulling. Get like gravity turning going on. Okay. Gooey, this is the Court of Chaos. It looks like it used to be such a pretty building, such a shame that it got splattered. Those great big arms appeared out of nowhere and just destroyed the place. I might be a committed disciple of destruction, but I was still very sad when it happened. Well, the magistrate is downstairs. You should meet him. He's very smart. Just take the ladder down. Oh. Very smart, you say? Gonna take these pillars real quick. Might not need to build as many then. Whee! Who dares disturb my prayer? No, you're not the name of Zebedee the Zealous? No. Oh, would it surprise you to know that you are looking right at him? Yes, I'm Zebedee, the mighty magistrate of the children of Hargon. You stand now in the Court of Chaos. For what purpose have you come here, hated human? What? You say you're a builder and you are gathering monsters who seek to flee from the dangers of Doomsday. It is folly, human. We have nothing to fear from Doomsday. Our only salvation is in destruction. But why would a human risk life and limb to construct a rescue craft, the Ark, you call it, to save the lives of monsters? I cannot allow such heresy to continue. Your Honor, forgive my rudeness, but I don't want to be destroyed. I want to escape on the Ark of Mr. Builder. That word, Builder. Ah, yes, I remember now. The Court of Chaos was constructed here long ago by a builder just like yourself. We merely represented it for our own purposes. When our master bestowed his destruction upon this place and I sang in praise, I felt something stir behind the altar, deep, deep behind. Gisephus, maybe you can use your mallet to break those blocks and find out what's back there. I'll take the Citadel Spear symbol. That's really nice. What is the meaning of this? No, what is the meaning of this? I cannot abide such reckless disrespect. We were just going to take a little look inside. You said we could. But I did not think you would be so brazenly tear down the walls of one of our most sacred temples. I was wrong to ever trust you, Builder. You must pay dearly for this. Yeah? What's the problem? I thought the children of Hargon believed destruction was a goo thing. Well, yes, but, enough of your excuses. We'll be gooing then. Right after we help ourselves to the content of these treasure chests. Just, just want to get these torches. I'm such a dickhead. I can't help it. I want everything. Just let me have all the good shit, and I won't bother you anymore. Okay? He says, knowing full well that I'm going to be bothering people again. There we go. Right, thank you. Just let me have a little peeksy doodles in these chests. Gold. Okay. Full tag later, 10 of them. And 10 slimy steaks and a seed of life. I've got everything I need right here. Oh. Thank you. How do these not get destroyed? Wait, this... hang on. This looks like a good situation to take some blood. Normal mode. Scoop this shit up. Plasma. Not blood. Plasma. Hello. I cannot believe it. All this time there was a secret storeroom in the Court of Chaos filled with the relics of the builder who founded it. And behind the very altar at which I prayed, no less. The one thing that has never been in my power to destroy. The children of Hargoon are an intriguing bunch. Not only to build their buildings, they can't even squish their own altar without a builder's help. They go on and on about creation this or destruction that, but without building they wouldn't be able to destroy a thing. Silence! Further discourtesy will not be tolerated. You may think yourself slippery enough to escape my wrath, but you will not escape the Master. Speaking of the Master Destruction, Josephus here has a question you'd like to ask. Well, what? Might I have any information on your friend Marot's whereabouts? What trickery is this? Only those in the highest echelons of the Children of Hargon are supposed to... How do you know our Master's name? Ah, this is too much. Much too much. First you find a secret story behind the altar, now you claim friendship with the Master. Builder, you have me entirely befuddled. You're an interesting one, I'll give you that. I wish you to take my apprentice Jackson and I to this ark of yours, so they may witness your sinful work with my own eyes. Okay. Before we go, I have a question too. Are there any other monsters around here? We want to find as many as we can before Gloomsday comes. Let me think. Ah yes, there's a masked fellow I spied lurking in the shadows beneath this hill. As I recall, he was to the north of here, skulking around at the bottom of the cliff. Let us all search for him together. How are you going to fit in the car, buddy? Why is my car parked up there? Okay. It's going to yeet it off the cliff anyway. See ya! Right. Let's go! Whee! Wonder what the best way to get around to the north is. Try this way. Okay, this looks better. Okay. Hello, mate. Hey, look, who's that over there? Let's get out of the buggy and have a word with him. No, mate. If you're always going to get walloped, I might as well do some whacking myself. Go on, what are you hanging around here for? You ain't with the Children of Hargon, are you? Tell you what, I've got a little job for you. I need these little beauties. Stick one of them rusty wrecking balls down where I've marked it. I want you to make a mincemeat of this wall. Alright. I could do that. Get in, that wall never saw it coming. Alright, who else wants some? We're going to blow the roof off this whole island. He doesn't seem to be that concerned about our impending doom, does he? But we might know where to find some of the monsters who are. Quick, let's go after him. Huge horn. Lots of sand for me. Alright, mate. Get here. Alright, the next place I want to blow to smithereens is just here. Just look at that. Those fangs are just jelly big, and those horns look sharp. I've never seen anything like them before. You should go and collect some while you've got a moment. You might be able to turn them into useful materials in the Forbidden Altar. The ones at the top are a squidgen too high to reach with your hammer, though. You'd have to build some kind of platform. Actually, I've got a better idea. You can ooze some of those rusty wrecking balls our new friend gave you. Oh, I leave it at. That stuff belongs to the Master Destruction. They'll be able to pay if you mess with it. Don't listen to him, just have a screw and grab some huge horns, titanic top teeth, and big bad bottom teeth. 3 of each should be plenty. Okay, well, that's all well and good and all, but I can actually get all of them if I just destroy them with my hammer. As for the top teeth, shouldn't matter too bad. Get up there. Start blasting. And that's when I started blasting. Somehow managed to crit my own friend, but that's fine. Yeah, we've bagged ourselves a few new bits and blobs of the Master of Destruction. Make sure you chuck them in the Forbidden Altar when we get back to base. I'm sure they'll turn into some jelly useful stuff for the Ark. Uh-oh. Wow, Muscly Monster Friend has turned into one of those ghoulish shadow fiends. Oi, you lot alright? Just so we're clear here, that ain't me. We gotta show that Chancellor's boss before he shows us. Shadow Hood. Mate, I know you can buff. Like this. And they become allies, they lose like their special ability because they aren't humans. Bye. There you go. Get a gotcha, you shady rotter. Say you're pretty handy for a kid. And you've got guts. You smashed up all them bits what fell off the Master. I never touched them things to the barge pole. Right, I've decided I'm going to stick with you. Let's get out of here and destroy everything we can until we can't destroy nothing no more. What's that? You're building a ship to escape Doomsday? You're mocking me about, are you? To tell the truth, I'd rather not get destroyed if I don't have to. Tell you what, how's about you take me back to have a butcher's of this Ark of yours? First things first, mister, do you know of any of the monsters near here who don't want to get splattered on Doomsday? We want to rescue as many as we can. You know what, I'll do. There's a few mates of mine knocking about near here, as it happens. I'll show you where they are. It ain't that far. You got a map, yeah? I'll give you the directions. Come on, let's go and have a shufty. Thanks, let's go back to the buggy then. Just so us can drive us over. I will. Let me just collect a little bit more of this shit. Get back up to the 500, you know? Also, the more sang and sand we got, the better it is. Bosh. Okay, good. Right, let's go back to the car. Have a little drive through. See what we can find. Meow. Hello, mate. Who's that? Let's get out of the buggy and say hello. Hello.
It'll be Doomsday before long, and then eternal darkness. Not before my echolocation will be... Not even my echolocation will be of any use. Eek, eek, eek. Who are you? What do you want with me? You want me to stop feeling sorry for myself and join you on your ship, which will all sail away on to escape the destruction. It's a very generous offer, but you can't expect me to come with you right off the bat. Besides, my buddy's trapped in that black void behind me. I can't just take wing and leave her behind. If you can go to bat for me and get her out of there, I'll think about your offer.
It's pitch black in there. Let's leave the buggy out here and go in on foot. If we lose sight of it in the darkness, we might never find it again.
Eek, who are you? I thought I was the only one in here.
Nah, but who cares when the world's about to end? At least I don't have to watch it happen. I'm blind as a bat in here, that's why I came in the first place. It was scary at first, but I got used to it. I hardly even bat an eyelash now. As far as I'm concerned, if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. If only my dingbat buddy out there could see the light and come into the darkness with me. Bats of a leather should stick together. Eek! She's out there waiting the wings for me right now, really? I suppose I should go and say something. Take her under my wing and persuade her to join me in the darkness. Can you remember how to get back out? Just wing it due west, whichever that way is. I don't need to. I've got torches. So at least I can see myself. Eek, my eyes, the light, it burns! I've never been anywhere so dark in all my life. I was wibbling with fear the whole time. Alright, where's that bat brain? If I wanted to join me in the darkness, I suppose I have to put up with a little light. Go on, lead the way. Eek, 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 you persuaded my friend to come out of the darkness. Eek, why'd you send this human to rescue me? You don't want to see the world get destroyed, do you? If you joined me in the darkness, you wouldn't have to see a thing. Eek, 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 how bad argument can you be? I'm not ready to give up and die, I never was. Besides, this human says he's built an ark to escape the end of the world, and there's a place for us on board. What do you think? We'd be bat-poop crazy not to go. Eek, an ark, eh? Just when I thought there was nothing left in this world worth seeing. Alright, I'll go with you. I want to get a bat's eye view of this ark. What a surprise, the Silverpithecus follows Gisephus. You're super duper recruit, Gisephus. The ark is really starting to fill up now. There's not slime to go home yet. Didn't Mr. Muscles mark on your map where more monsters might be? All you have to do is follow his directions. Let's get going. What I am interested in, why is this place so dark? And where does it lead? If I go all the way. How much is in perpetual darkness anyway? It's got to stop at some point. There. Okay, I can see again. I can see all the way through, actually. That'll become useful later, I guess. But I've dug a way straight through, so... Let's try. I love this guy just riding on the top of it. Doesn't give a shit. Hello, Skella. Skelebob.
I swear as a warrior of the immortal court, to serve order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefields below and be born again in unholy Malhalla. Saying that, there's no coming back after Doomsday, no more being reborn. It's funny, but the notion doesn't chill me to the bone anymore. You what? You built an ark and you want me to hop aboard and escape? You bonehead, why would I want to do that? I'm just about to be freed from an eternity of armed conflict. Doomsday can't come soon enough. Hey now, you don't want to look so glum. Hey, you're not angry with me, are you? Crikey, if looks could kill, eh? Alright, I'll consider your offer, but if you can persuade the rest of my unit to come too. Two of the boys up behind me somewhere. I haven't seen the Sarge, but he can't be far off. You can talk all of them around. Come and find me again. I might be able to drive up here if I was feeling really fruity. But I don't want to do that. Now, a smart man would build platforms all the way along. I'm not going to. I swear, as a warrior of the immortal court, serve order for an eternity, live and die upon the battlefields below and be born again in all Malhalla. But soon that curse will be lifted. When Doomsday destroys everything with bone-shattering power, there'll be nowhere to come back to. I'll finally be free. Hello. Eh? One of the others told you to come up here and talk me into escaping on an ark? Well, I suppose it won't hurt to have a quick look before I get turned to bone dust. Count me in.
Chasmonaut. I'm guessing this guy's up here. Yeah. Oh, there's a guy over there. The guy I'm looking for is actually below me. Below me? Pardon? Very rude. Wait, what have I got most of? I've got like 900 chart, so I'll use that. Oh yeah. You silly bitch, I'm not going that way. I'm building a sky bridge. For no reason. Ah yeah, hello.
I swear, as a warrior of the immortal court, to have an order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefields below and be born again in holy Malhalla. But once Doomsday is here, we'll never have to be reborn ever again. Soon anything in this world will be destroyed. Huh? My brother in Iron Bones asked you to persuade me to board your ark and escape eternal death. You don't have to ask me twice. Say, this tickle your funny bone actually quite likes being reincarnated. Job security, you know? In fact, we may as well jump off here. If I break every bone in the fall, I'll come back good as new. I'm a member of the immortal court. I swear, as a warrior of the immortal court, to serve our order for all eternity, to live and die upon the battlefields below and be born again in holy Malhalla. Another fresh start. I just wish I could have said goodbye to everyone before I died. I hope they're doing alright.
You're pulling my leg bone just ever so splottle. It's really you. Griswold, you're alive. I really thought you got splattered.
I thought I told you I can't die. I'm undead. A little thing like death won't stop a warrior of the immortal court. Anyway, what are you doing all the way out here? Tell you what, let's get out of this hole first. You can fill me in on the details later.
So all the lads are following me now. The lads.
Well, you managed to talk them all into this balmy escape plan, I see. I know I said I'd consider your offer, but the more I think about it, the more I want Doomsday to come. Being undead's a curse, make no bones about it. I'll be hearing none of that talk, soldier. Where's your backbone, eh? You swore to serve the court forevermore, and Josephus here might be our best chance of living that long. Ah, Sergeant Grinwald, sir, please forgive me. I didn't recognize you there. All right, I'll come with you. Too right, you will. Come on, Josephus, I want to see this arc of yours with my own sockets. Is that your buggy? Then let's get going.
Well, Josephus, I think that's all the monsters we're going to find around here. Let's head back to the Ark. Now, which way was it? If we go back through that cave where we splattered that shadowy goon and head south. I think I remember now. Okay, I'm Navaguto again, so just follow my directions. First, slop the cave. Alright, everyone, hop aboard. It's a goddamn mess. Drift turn. Oops. So apparently you can come to a complete dead stop if you just exit the vehicle. Reasonable. Here we go. I know the way. It's just a left turn at some point. This'll do. If I've been there before, it's probably correct. Uh-oh.
So this is your ark. Mind if I have a sneaky snoop around?
You need to get within the boundaries before I can talk to you.
So this is your ark, eh? You must have worked your fingers to the bone to build the thing. You know, after I fell into the void before I...
Bleep, activating greeting protocol. Griswold, you are alive. Welcome back.
Well, look who it is, N04H in Grenville. You two are suddenly aside for sore sockets.
It's such a surprise to see you. I thought we'd lost you for good. Zebedee, it has been a while. How do you fare? I fare as well as you. I'm here because of the Builder. His story is quite fascinating, one heresy after the next, yet he claims to count the Master as a personal friend. Quite. Did he also tell that he's aware this world is an illusion? Not that it matters. Everything will be destroyed. First our world, then his. However, since I met Josephus, I've begun to question my own beliefs. I can no longer say for certain that destruction is the right path. Then we must forge a new one. I and my disciple shall join your crew. I look forward to seeing what course our young Builder embarks upon. Good old Zebedee, Jackson, a herd, a pair of silver pithecuses, and a trio of cosmonauts join the crew of the Ark. What a ragtag crew we're amassing. Complete. Josephus, you have done exceedingly well in rounding up more monsters for the Ark. Zebedee tells me you've even acquired building materials at the Court of Chaos. Now, monsters, lend me your ears. If we are to escape destruction on Doomsday, you must all do your duty. You must help us build this Ark.
What are you trying to say?
No one ever told me nothing about no building. We're members of the Children of Argon. We destroy things. I ain't gonna be no guild, got it?
Put a socket at your big boned beefcake.
Oh, that was... got it?
You can either help Josephus or jog on, live or die. It's your choice.
What is it, Josephus? Do you have something to say? Yes, he does. He wants to find his friend, and yet he still hasn't answered his question. One more slime. Do you know where Maroth is? I cannot say with any great certainty, but I expect the Master of Destruction may be found within the walls of Hargon's castle.
Eek, eek, eek. That's Hargon's castle over there, isn't it?
That is Hargon's castle. It was right in front of my eye all this time. How did I not realise? I know not how it came to be here. Could this be the Master of Destruction's formidable power at work?
Eek, eek. I wouldn't try going over there on a wing and a prayer if I were you. Your buggy hasn't even got any wings.
Even if we had the means to fly, the castle is surrounded by powerful vortexes, not to mention a magical barrier. How might we break through is anyone's guess. Oops. I was trying to scratch my leg and I pressed ZL and that skipped the text. What?
Bleep, bleep. Congratulations, Josephus.
It's L1, or just L. You have acquired new data pertaining to your friend's expected coordinates. That's right, but we still have plenty of sticky problems on our way, like how to get to that floating island and how to break through the unbreakable barrier surrounding it. Engage self-calming procedure, Aristotle. We can upgrade the buggy. We have the technology. Hope it's not run out. Let's think about that later, but we need another blueprint. Alright. Affirmative, we have more monsters than ever before. We must introduce the newcomers to the basics of building. It is time to generate another blueprint, Josephus. Which section of the Ark will you focus on this time? The outer walls and the undercarriage. Input approved. Once these sections are finished, the Ark will begin to resemble its final structure. Building the outer wall should be easy enough, but the undercarriage seems a little tricky. Surely can I expect us to lift the Ark off the ground?
Yeah, you leave that to us. All we have to do is dig down and make a space. If there's anything we're good at, it's smashing stuff.
That's a great idea. Come on, everyone. Let's clear the rocks away so we can start working the Ark's underside. Cool. How's it being suspended right now, then?
Alright, we'll clear down below. There's one bone of contention out the way. Easy enough when we all work together, eh?
Bleep, bleep. Affirmative. Blocks obstructing undercarriage construction cleared. Josephus, everything is ready for you to draw the next blueprint, commencing in 5, 4, 3. Alright, okay. No, I've got it.
Yep.
Josephus draws out an Ark blueprint. Gooey, let me see. Oh my. Ah, there's the bits that are going to keep it on the ground. Good. Nice. I like it. It's tremendous. The Ark is really coming together. What's going on with the undercarriage? I can't see very well from here.
Well, of course you can't see from up here, numbskull. The undercarriage is underneath the Ark.
Bleep, bleep. I calculate that when this blueprint is complete, the Ark will almost be fully operational. Ready to begin building, Josephus. The truth is, while you were busy drafting this blueprint, we prepared a little something to have things run smoothly. Oh. Just an ordinary storage bay, yes? Rather routine, you may think. What is important is its contents. Affirmative. I built the spaceship wall and iron blocks that have been placed inside.
And I helped by collecting loads and loads of discarded bits of our master's body while you were out searching for monsters. Seeing as I'm a construction supervisor, I do my best to teach new revivals all about the basics of building. There's just one favor I have to ask. Can you put any of the things we need in the storage bay for us, like last time? Alright, monsters. Let's get to work building the Ark's fuselage and undercarriage. This time is of the essence. Squeak!
Well, they're all getting to work. Right, so before we end, real quick, I'm just going to see what I can build with what I need. I'm going to build everything I need right now and do the best I can. Is it 190 I need again? No, it's actually 200. Okay. We should be good to go. They're going to get to building and it's going to be fantastic. At least all the structural stuff will be done. There's some stuff I won't be able to build, like I don't know how to build a helm. That's a lot of corners. Let's build them, and then we'll build all these. Getting a little bit of prep in the early game helps me out now. Don't need any wood because I've got infinite. Then 20-volt vents. I haven't got infinite glass, but I've picked up a bunch of it. Viewing dome. And then 27 light boxes. That's going to be a problem. I need more gold. 50 pipes. That's not a problem. 30 bent pipes. $60 big bolts. Okay. And that's it. So the other thing I'll need is light boxes, which I haven't got. But if we whack everything in here. Then work can begin in earnest. Okay. Good. I need to get into the blueprints. I can see what I need to do here. Good. I'll see you next time when we speak to Zabadi and see what he needs us to do. See you then. Goodbye.